Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I always thought that the Telegraph is a formidable, fantastic media outlet. At least when I used to live in Romania, when they were mentioning the Telegraph or Sun or oh my God, this or BBC, I always it was always spoken with an air of respect, utmost respect. And that's how I was, trained to look at the Telegraph. I didn't have much to do with their articles. I did not read their articles until about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, when this war in Ukraine started between NATO and Russia in Ukraine. And I realized that actually the Telegraph, I don't know how it used to be, but now I realize these guys are hacks. Why are hacks? Because it's either a teenager writing these things or a hateful teenager writing these things. Really. So, yes, I understand that I got wiser, I got older, I got more experience, I got more knowledge, so I can assess people and newspapers from a different angle than I used to when I was, told as a teenager the Telegraph reported this by the communists. Even the communists revered the Telegraph, and I think the communists. But anyway, nevertheless, we got here an article, and these guys are talking about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And I don't know, I'm not used to this kind of words coming from the Telegraph or the BBC or from the British media. I'm not going to let you waiting. This is it. The Telegraph, it is from today, the 13th of August 2023. Spiritual guru and conspiracy theorist promise Joe Biden a fair fight to the White House. When I read this on my telephone, I couldn't see the face. But when I read spiritual guru, and when I read conspiracy theorist, I knew exactly who they are referring to. Yes, this guy. So I knew this is for this guy. He's a spiritual guru. So let's see what this article has to say. Marianne Williamson strode onto the stage in Des Moines, microphone in hand, large black sunglasses fixed in place, and made her pitch to oust Joe Biden. And I'm quoting, "Do I think I am the greatest visionary running in America?" She said, "No, but I think I'm the only visionary running for a Democratic nomination for president." Mrs. Williamson, the spirituality self-guru and Oprah Winfrey confidant, is one of the Democratic challengers to Mr. Biden. The other is Robert Kennedy Jr., the son of the former U.S. Attorney General and controversial vaccine critic. So we have a guru and we have a conspiracy theorist. Both candidates were joining the long list of Republican presidential hopefuls at the Iowa State Fair over the weekend, an essential stop for anyone hoping to take the White House. Mr. Biden is foregoing the traditional primary campaigning since, as sitting president, he is all but assured to Democratic nomination. So, this is Marianne Williamson, so she's the guru, and the other guy is the conspiracy theorist. I thought that he is the guru as well. So, both are long shot candidacies, but sizable crowds they drew on Saturday speak to a high level of apathy for Mr. Biden among high party grassroots. So Miss Williamson has often been ridiculed and dismissed as an unserious candidate, yet she has hit double-digit among Democrats in some polls, higher than many of Donald Trump's rivals are polling among Republican voters. Standing on a hay bale stage in Des Moines on Saturday afternoon, Miss Williamson warned Democrats of complacency and quoted Winston Churchill to hammer the point. He said, I'm quoting, that you can always count on Americans to do the right thing once they have exhausted every other option. Miss Williamson said, and I'm quoting, "We are sometimes slow to get there, But when we go there, we slam it like nobody's business. I'm a Marianne Williamson. I'm running for president. It's time for us to slam it like nobody's business. Well, I never heard of this person. I didn't read the article before because I don't really need to read articles before I make a video, because I kind of, by the title, understand exactly what's going on, or if not exactly, like in this case, I didn't know they were referring to someone else as being the guru. I thought that now Robert F. Kennedy picked up the name of a guru, or the term, or whatever. So this comes from the Telegraph. I don't know, my British friends probably certainly know more about Telegraph than I do. I'm just surprised. Maybe I was just intoxicated and indoctrinated by the communists, respecting everything that comes from certain countries as being, superior to whatever they are. That I never liked that kind of ideology. I never liked the ideology of inferiority complex for no reason. Because sometimes you know if someone is better than you, but sometimes you know when you're better. But to start from a standpoint where you, from the get-go, consider yourself weaker and inferior in, I don't know, intellect, behavior, culture, and traditions, that's idiotic, and that's, I would say, almost criminal. After a while, you realize that that's actually people who push that for a reason. And they try to destroy the soul of a nation. Destroy a soul of a nation, look around here, you're going to have them not united. So anyway, got a guru and we got a conspiracy theorist. And we got the perfect Biden. Biden should have been disconsidered for a long time as a person who's not there. Obviously, just look at him, listen to him, watch him, diving for the ball like a goalkeeper in football from time to time, talking smack, not knowing where he's at. And these guys are still covering for him. Articles should be, I don't know, showing his level of mental instability and physical decay, which is undeniable. The problem is we have professionals at the White House, which are the medics, who I think should be revoked their license to be in medicine, saying that Joe Biden continues to show that he's fit to hold the office of presidency, blah, blah, blah. I don't think he is, and I don't know how in the hell they discovered whose charts they viewed and whose behavior they assessed. So this is the level where we are, my friends. This is the level where we are. And it's going to go worse, it's going to get worse if we do not, at least verbally push back and work within the system in I was about to say make America great and so on. No, it's not that. Let's start first with not allowing it to decay. And then, from there we can go up. First you have to stop the decay and then see what you can make out of it. I would say bring it to normality. That would be and if you bring it to normality, then you will probably excel. It's like a football player. Don't try to overdo it. If you're talented, if you worked hard, once you get on the pitch, just be yourself, just play football. And don't worry about the perception. Just play. And if you're good, the perception will be good. The same here. Do not focus, oh, we gotta change this, make it good, make it good. No, we gotta be ourselves. And how are we ourselves? Looking a little bit back and just bringing back that constitution and the rights that are infringed day by day, the mass media, the connection between the political elites, money, interest, economics, military-industrial complex, intelligence, and I said mass media and entertainment. And from there you have the schools, which is again the government. All these things I think are not on the US citizens' team. None of this. None of that. I think that's their team and we are who we are. And yeah, it sounds, sad or this and that, but I don't care. This is my conclusion. This is to the point I got with all this little, how should I put it, staged democracy that we have here. It's just too obvious. And if you didn't realize that in the 4 years of Trump presidency, to see the connection between certain interests then I don't know what you need to do. I don't know how, I don't know, that was 101. You don't have to, I mean, that was easy to see. How the media, with the military-industrial complex, intelligence community, FBI, CIA, NSA, politicians, monetary, finance, how do you call it, Federal Reserve, the banks, they're not on our teams. They're not. And unfortunately, it seems like we are, and I do not like to use this term, but it's the easiest way to, I mean, it fits the best, using the Matrix. Why? Because people who watch the Matrix have an idea of what's going on over there. So if you say, well, it's kind of like that, but a little bit different nuance, you understand that it's them against us, and we are actually the energy these guys are taking out of us. The little energy that they get, put it together, and then they can use it as military intervention in other countries, businesses following their threats wherever they go, the banking system, and that's based on us. If we don't exist, they don't have revenues, they don't have an economy, they don't have a military, they don't have a political system, they don't have power. So we are their energy. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Remember, one is a conspiracy theorist and the other one is a guru. And Biden is a genius. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.